So this is a continuation of the lecture on the histology of the small intestine as part of your midterms. Guys, pag walang teacher, you leave the door open. Huwag nyo antayin yung susunod na teacher nyo maapan-agsirip pa lang i-door. Unless bagong guideline ba yan? Keep the door closed. Kahit walang teacher. Kasi pag may teacher sa labas, tapos nakasara yung door, isipin niya, may teacher sa labas. So, akala ko may teacher. Wala pa. Tapos, reminder pala sa histo exam, yung mga guidelines, ulit na lang, disseminate sa batch. Yung points for deduction of points, yung hindi nag-shade ng ID number, yung, ano ba yun? Hindi nagsusulat ng pangalan sa questionnaire, yung hindi nagbabalik ng questionnaire. So, the same guidelines will apply for the midterms. Unless may objection kayo, violent reaction, are you entitled to such errors? Of course not. Part ng exam yun. Diba? Nakalagay naman dun sa instructions that you have to shade the last 4 digits of your ID number. So you're not entitled to commit that error. Okay? You're not supposed to commit that error. Okay? So going back to the topic, yan. So nasa muscularis propria na tayo. Okay, so this is the muscularis propria layer of the small intestine. So nothing special. It will be the same description as the rest of the muscularis propria of the GIT. So you have inner circular and outer longitudinal layers. And then in between the two layers, you will find there the mesenteric plexus. So this layer is the one that is responsible in causing peristalsis. So that is peristalsis, the definition of peristalsis. It is not a random movement of the small intestine. No? It is a highly organized movement in order to advance food matter forward. Okay, so aside from propagation of food material along the lumen of the intestine, you also have segmental movements, also by this layer of the small intestine. So this segmental movement is not the one causing peristalsis. No? It will serve to mix further whatever you have ingested as food. The waves, however, of peristalsis, yun yung responsible for moving food content forward. And also, in the small intestine, you have one sphincter there. What do you call the sphincter? The ileocecal sphincter. So, from your lecture in anatomy, is this sphincter an anatomic or a physiologic sphincter?
Physiologic.
Physiology. Are you able to identify it in your anatomy? The sphincter? Yes? How about the upper and the lower esophageal sphincters? Are you able to point them out in your anatomy? Really? Anong itsura ng upper esophageal sphincter? Tsaka lower esophageal sphincter. Siyempre sa amin noon, these two sphincters are physiologic sphincters. They are identified via their intraluminal pressures. You cannot identify them anatomically. Yun ang turo sa amin bago na ba kayo? Nag-evolve na ba tayo? Anatomic sphincters na ba? Ang esophageal sphincters. Sumot lang, di ba? Physiologic pa rin sila hanggang ngayon. How about this? Is this an anatomic or a physiologic sphincter? Wow! I still hear 2 answers. So you read further, and try to find out if this sphincter is an anatomic type, or in order for us to identify it, we need to measure the intraluminal pressure in the area that is most likely to be the location of the sphincter. Yeah. So this is a picture to show you the muscularis propria of the small intestine. So somewhere there, the lower center part is the mesenteric plexus. So how can you identify the plexus, the mesenteric and the submucosal plexus? You look for ganglion cells. Right. So that there is one mesenteric plexus, and then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ganglion cells, no? With prominent nucleoli. So the same plexus magnified to emphasize the ganglion cells with their prominent nucleoli. So the outermost layer of the small intestine is called the serosa. So the serosa of the small intestine is covered by a mesothelium. So from your lecture in histology on epithelial tissue, the mesothelium is an example of a simple squamous type of epithelium that is found the lining, the external surfaces of visceral organs, example, small intestine. Okay. And so for the small intestine, this simple squamous epithelium is separated from the muscularis propria by a loose type of connective tissue, no, called the subserosa.